When alt season? This is a question that we would all be asking right now, yeah? Because, we've been buying into some altcoins and they are not going up as much as Mr. Bitcoin is moving to the upside. So, when are we going to see the situation where all of these altcoins will be doing, say, 20%, 15, 10% in a day? When is that going to occur? Well, the only things that we can look at is the total crypto market cap and Bitcoin dominance. Now, as I noted earlier in 2023, I did say that Bitcoin's price is positively correlated with its dominance. That means that as Bitcoin's price increases, its dominance also increases. Everybody is talking about this move right here in 2019, the move up to the 0.618 Fibonacci level. And what I find interesting is a lot of people talking about this 0.618 Fibonacci level do not even know about the 0.786. I just find it interesting that people who do not necessarily trade Fibonacci are using it and are betting a lot of money on it. People are talking about this point right here. They are talking about this 0.618 Fibonacci level, yeah? They don't remember that this is also another point that price could come to before a collapse to the downside like so. And what they also forget is that on the total crypto market cap, we have not reached the 0.618 yet, which is one of the reasons why I believe that we may still have another room to move to the upside. So this point right here in the upside is where I think we could potentially go. Now, as we move to this point right here, which will be anywhere around 2 trillion to 2.216 trillion, that's where I believe the markets will generally top out and we will have our alt season then. Now, why do I say that we will have our alt season then? Because I think this is the point where BTC will also top out. And when BTC tops out and starts to decline, well, decline slowly, because if it's declining fast, it will spook everybody and people will just start to sell off their altcoins. So I believe that as we move to this region right here, that's the point where the markets generally would have topped out, and BTC, since BTC is like half of this market cap, would have topped out, and most of the money from BTC will be going into altcoins. Now, that in Bitcoin terms could be above 50k, so it will be euphoric for everybody. People will be like, oh, the bull market is back, this is it. And yeah, the bull market may as well be back, yeah? If we're talking about bull market as in like chart terms, then we might as well be in the bull market even right now. We might as well have been in the bull market ever since we rallied from 16k, yeah? But I'm of the belief that this entire move to the upside is still the first move of that bull market. So I think we may be having that all season soon as we go into the Bitcoin halving. And that would only come if we move up to this particular zone right here at the 0.618 of the total crypto market cap chart. Now, if you compare this with the 2019 scenario, we did not reach the 0.618 of the total crypto market cap chart, but we did reach a very significant zone that you could see right here. So if we take from the top to the bottom right here, you will see that we did not reach the 0.618, which is this one, but we did come back as high as this particular cliff right here, this candle right here. I'm of the belief that we come back up to here. When we do come back up to here, a lot of people who bought into altcoins in the 2022 bear market would be at break even. So I think it will bring euphoria in the markets. People will be expecting for more gains and stuff. It would actually be better if we can go slightly above this level. Yeah, that will be very good for the markets. If we can go above this level, that will be very, very good for the markets, because it will mean that we are correcting this downtrend. So if we did something that looks like so, if we came back above this level, slightly above this level, which will put us somewhere around 2.2 trillion, that will be very good technically for the markets. So I think that is the point where we get our alt season. Now, I say this now because as we reach these levels, you will get the euphoria as well. You will get the FOMO. You will think this is it. And it might as well be it. I'm not saying it can't be it. We might as well just go to 100K. But I'm of the idea that all of these candles, all of these unretraced candles, we will come back to them. As we go to the upside, people will get euphoric, but it will be the time to actually sell, which is why I've been buying as we've been in these consolidations and stuff, and I will be selling as we move up there. I may not sell some coins, like my long-term holdings. I may not sell them. I may be like, all right, I'm just going to hold these through. It all depends on how I see the markets then, but mostly I will be selling a lot of coins and tokens. Yes, I will be selling. We can even see the overvalued RSI right here. It is the same thing that happened here before we reached the all-time high. We retraced back here and then moved up to here. And then we started a big plummet that we see right here. It's the same thing that happened here, and we also plummeted. So yeah, when I see these things, I can't be on the idea that, yeah, we are in the bull market, this is it, we are all going up. I can't be on that idea. It may not be right sometimes, but, sticking to the plan or sticking to the analysis is the key for general success in this thing. So as we move to the upside, I will be looking out for this zone. As we go to this zone, the likelihood of me selling will dramatically increase. Now, what I was watching the other day was this particular move back to the upside right here. This is something which I've explained before. When you see a drop to the downside like so, yes, what you have to expect is a move back to the upside. Now, if that move can successfully go above the 0.618 right here, if it can successfully go above that like so, you have to be waiting for the 0.786. If it can go above the 0.786 and close a candle, and this is the weekly candle that it closed above here, there will be a higher likelihood of price continuing even higher. So from what we see right here on the weekly time frame, this is on the total crypto market cap chart, there is a higher likelihood that money will continue to flow into these markets. So at this particular point, I wouldn't just be on the idea that we are just going to turn back around and plummet like so. Yeah, I wouldn't be on that idea. I would actually be on the idea that we continue the move to the upside like so. Another thing that we can also notice from here is the Elliott wave sequence actually playing out nicely. If you watched my Elliott wave video, you will know that I'll be on the idea that this is like the fourth wave right here. Fifth wave, the third wave, fourth wave, and then we are most likely heading for the fifth wave up here, which will most likely mark the end of this entire rally. When I see this stochastic up here like so, and like so, we coming back to up here, no, I will not be on the idea that, we continue to rally up to 100K on Mr. BTC. Or we continue to rally up to, say, 10 trillion on the total crypto market cap chart right here. So I think we are rallying to a cliff. Yeah, I think we are rallying to a cliff. We will most likely have some fun because we've been buying into some altcoins, but I will be selling them as we rally to that cliff. I think that's where the most euphoria will come in, and I think that's when altcoins are going to do well. Some meme coins may also pop off, and I think that will be the opportunity to actually sell. Now, if you are watching me on this channel and you are not in my Telegram channel, then you are making a big mistake because I update there every day. well, every working day of the week. You should be in the Telegram and or Discord group. If you don't want to be in a group and stuff, you can just be in the Telegram channel or follow me on Twitter. I will leave the links to the Telegram in the description of this video. You must be in that group because I update there quite frequently. That's where I give you the in the moment updates. Sometimes I can't just make a video like I do right now. Now, if we go to BTC dominance, we will see something very interesting. On the BTC dominance chart, we can see a clear bearish divergence on the monthly time frame. So this is one of the reasons why I think an altcoin season is on the way. Yeah, we can see a bearish divergence on the monthly time frame right here on the stochastic RSI. This is something that we would all know, yes? As we see price continue to move to the upside like so in my bubble type pattern, we see price continue to move to the upside like so, and I think it can still extend to the upside like so, but we are actually seeing a move to the downside on the oscillator right here, the stochastic indicator. This is showing that the move to the upside is not accompanied by strong momentum. So I think this thing will end up coming back to the downside like so. Some key points to note here will be on the weekly time frame. We can see that we had an accumulation right here. This is still on the monthly time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame. This trading view thing is on the weekly time frame. We can see why that thing is moving to the upside. We had the double bottom right here on the stochastic indicator, and I actually saw this the other day, but I was so convinced that Bitcoin will continue to go to the upside, hence why I was still buying into some altcoins. And it's actually the reason why altcoins have not plummeted drastically. So altcoins are not going up because the dominance is weak. No, they are going up because people are hopeful for an altcoin season. If we look right here, we will see that we had an accumulation zone. We had an accumulation in this channel right here, and a simple trend line projection would actually take us right up to somewhere around 58%. If we take from up here to the bottom, that would actually be coinciding with the 0.618 of this Bitcoin dominance chart. Now, I am of the idea that as we go up to this zone right here, that could easily be the same time when the total crypto market cap is reaching that $2 trillion level. It could actually be about the same time, and these are the things that I look for when I do my analysis. I want a lot of confluences. So I'm of the idea that we could be reaching that point on the Bitcoin dominance, chart, when the total crypto market cap is also approaching this zone right here. So you see that this thing can be manipulated, because it will mean that people will feel the most euphoric and feel the most FOMO when we'd be at a cliff, just about to crash badly. So yeah, that's my theory, that we might as well continue to the upside on this Bitcoin dominance thing. You know, we might as well continue to the upside, and as we continue to the upside, this stochastic indicator would get overvalued like so, and then this thing will be somewhere around here. And so if that did happen, it will give a bearish divergence on the stochastic indicator, as price will be putting a higher high, but the indicator putting an equal high. That could very well be the recipe for our alt season, ladies and gentlemen. So I think this thing could potentially happen as we go into the Bitcoin halving. Yeah, as we go for the Bitcoin halving, which is somewhere around, I think it's like 60 days from now or something. Let me know in the comments what the date is, but it could be somewhere around April, yeah? And I'm of the idea that we might as well rally into the halving. Yeah, so that's not usually bullish, by the way. When we rally into the news, it's not usually bullish. You saw what happened with the ETF. I was on this channel every day saying that, hey, I don't think the smart money is with us. I don't think they're doing this for us. There is no way that BlackRock will come to notify us that they want to buy into an asset, knowing fully well that when they say that, we will go and buy and make it more expensive for them. Many people did not believe me. Some were like, no, the highest asset manager is coming to Bitcoin, and I'm saying we are going to have a dip or something like that. I was saying that, hey, forget about this ETF thing. Focus on the charts, because this is the only place where we know the truth. BlackRock is not Jesus. They are not coming to save us from anything. So this whole idea that BlackRock is coming to buy, well, we see how that turned out, yeah? Now everybody's talking about the Bitcoin halving. And after the Bitcoin halving, people will have nothing to talk about. So I am of the general idea, and again, I don't know when, I don't like predicting time, but if I was to stipulate, I would be on the idea that we rally into the halving. And I don't know, maybe it could be quick, it could take some time, but I'm of the idea that we could very well be bullish into the halving and then plummet for the rest of the year, and maybe only come back up by October, September, or November, or something like that. So that's my general thesis for now. Yeah, that's my general thesis. I'm thinking that we could be headed up to here on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and then we will have a general correction on this Bitcoin dominance, which could be accompanied by a Bitcoin drop as well. That will give room for altcoins to explode, because money will then flow from Bitcoin into altcoins. It's one of the reasons why I'm not in a haste to sell any altcoin. And by the way, if you're holding any altcoin, you shouldn't really be afraid. Historically, we should very well be in the explosive phase of the bull market by next year, or say by later this year into next year. So this is not really the time to be afraid. I just talk about, when I talk about selling, it's just for some coins that I was buying as a trade, and I would not like to hold them in the bull market, because I think other coins will outperform in the bull market. So yeah, basically that's my thought process on when we could have an alt season and how much time we still have. So everybody is saying that we are going now to 100K. Some people are saying 70K. Some are saying 150. Some are saying 200K. But I think an overall correction is still coming. Altcoins that I bought, and I just bought them to make a quick 10%, 20%, I will be selling into the halving as we rally. Now, note that I don't really know about the time. I don't know when. We might as well rally tomorrow. I will most likely leave you a hint or something on the Telegram channel. So yeah, that's basically my theory, people. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe.